land of pixels and streams. There's a jolly figure, or so it seems, with a belly round and a heart so grand. He's the YouTube grifter, the joy of the land. Oh, he's as fast as Santa, but he comes all year, bringing laughter, joy, and a bit of cheer. Not just once in December, but every single day. Our YouTube grifter in his own special way. He's got a knack for stories, both wild and true. With a twinkle in his eye, he'll entertain you. From baking fails to epic wins, he's the gift that keeps on giving. Let the fun begin. Oh, he's as fast as Santa, but he comes all year, bringing laughter, joy, and a bit of cheer. Not just once in December, but every single day. Our YouTube grifter in his own special way. He's got around your screens, and don't be shy. He's got a tale to tell and a pie in the sky. With every click and every view, he's spreading holiday spirit just for you. Oh, he's as fast as Santa, but he comes all year, bringing laughter, joy, and a bit of cheer. Not just once in December, but every single day. Our YouTube grifter in his own special way. So here's to the grifter, our digital friend. May his joy and laughter never end. With a ho, ho, ho and a hearty cheer. Merry Christmas to all and a Happy New Year.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be, and ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas also to the ladies who are not hoes. What is Christmas but the feast of the hearts? It's where joy overtakes us. We are with family. It's red and white color. And who else are red and white? Sarah's skinny pants and skinny legs. And of course, Dr. Pepper. So no Christmas without a little marzipan served up by our own Miss Boone. Maybe Mrs. Boone. No, she's divorced now. Jemima sent me some more inmate notes. It's not a lot. It'll only be a short little round. But I think when we have read them, we will agree Ortiz is a B. F you, Ortiz. Hey, Brandon. And Swan Lake Lady. And Broken Hearted. Scribble, Misanthrope. Amazes me how Sarah Boone is not getting along with her fellow inmates. It's not the inmates as much. Well, a few things will pop up. Merry Christmas, Krista, as well. And Alabama Rose. Oh, I can't use that accent. Sorry. Merry Boomsmas. Preparing some last-minute things for Christmas, so I'm really looking forward to the stream. It'll not be the longest stream, but I'll try. It's not as funny as it has been. There's no cheese in this one. Yeah, go clean a little bit while I'm reading. Well, my pleasure. Hey, Johnny Osprey. Osprey, cool plane. Holy crap. Oh, you've all been over at Recovery Addicts and changed your names. That's the wrong picture. Is this the letter Sarah wrote or is it new? No, these are inmate notes. We have read inmate notes previously. These are the reports that the prison makes on inmates. These last till I can't even remember how late they goes, but it's while the trial is still ongoing. Still got back from a multi-store search for peppermint stick ice cream. Good to hear, Salty Dog. Merry Christmas for Doxy Mom. And Jemima. Hello, Katie. Yeah, get out of here, MLS. Hey, Linda. Paige, Merry Christmas to you as well. Hello, AJ. Oh, you're back. I like it when you're in your normal view. That's not when you look like you know. When you look normal, you can't say that because how do you look not normal? Kind of like this. Hey, Suzanne. Um, well, I'm being told that I can't use it. Hey, Simmy. Merry Christmas to you as well, Miss Jax. I am fine. I'm tired. I was contemplating getting to bed early, but then Jemima sent it. So yeah. Well, it's a mix of. Uh, we know if we go back, it's the I didn't want my breakfast. I want my laptop. I hid 96 pieces of cheese in my pants. I stitched up my pants. It's all of those notes. Well, more inside note to her brain. You should get her phone calls. I don't think they are public. Hey, Plushie. Hey, Ohio Mom. Well, nothing because, as you know, I'll slow play it, give you all about 5-10 minutes to get in here because I know notification doesn't work as well. So I'm just spending a little time saying hey to KDP and JKD Buck. Buy vanilla ice cream, let it soften a bit, then add crushed peppermint to it, then stick it back in the freezer to harden again. Well, that's a good idea if you can't find the peppermint. I like. Do you have after eight candies? I like the ice cream, but after eight in it. I like minty flavors. Hey, CJ. I always like to chug a beer and turn advertisements off before Christmas. Brandon, are you really? Uh, yeah, I owe you a beer from Friday, but I'll turn the. Let me turn off the advertising. Off. Let's give Brandon that for his Christmas, even though he's premium, so he doesn't see the ads. Hey, Christine. Hey, Kathy Trout. She probably would like residuals from her phone calls. She needs commissary money, you know. Yeah. You have tried and they said no. Well, then we can't get them. Yeah, I like minty ice is good. I like that flavor. Yeah, that's kind of like an after eight. I saw after eight today with I think orange and mint. I'm not sure. If it goes on sale after Christmas, I'll try it. Or you can make chocolate lasagna and use grasshopper cookies to give you that mint flavor and serve it with vanilla ice cream. I think Sarah Boone found a cheat code on sending unredacted messages out of prison to the world. Well, this isn't hers. This is the officers. Oh, you did get it. Oh, so good, so good, so good. All your ducks in a row. Merry Christmas as well. And Anya. It seems like everyone is here. So let's get to it and do it like the kids say. Half of these we read the last time. The last one I read was this one written by Ortiz Torres on the 5th of October. Today, inmate Boone was scheduled for a visit with her legal counsel at approximately 3:19 p.m. While passing by the briefing room, I heard a loud noise followed by shouting. I encountered Corporal Pagan in the hallway and inquired about the source of the commotion. Corporal Pagan informed me that the noise originated from the briefing room. We proceeded to open the swing door and checked on the situation. Attorney James Owens acknowledged that he was the one who had yelled and expressed his apologies. I informed both Mr. Owens and inmate Boone that their interaction, regardless of its nature, was disruptive. Mr. Owens offered another apology, and I then exited the room. That was the last inmate note we had from Sarah Boone. The day after, inmate Boone was set for an interview with Mr. Owens today at 11 a.m. in the briefing room. I informed my chain of command about the events that occurred yesterday. Refer to behavior note entered. That's the one we just read. Lieutenant Warbriton Ortiz really has a spelling problem. She can't spell lieutenant. Instructed me to interview inmate Boone to confirm that she had no concerns regarding her safety. Corporal Pagan and I proceeded to B dorm, where we conducted the interview with inmate Boone in the atrium. She expressed that she did not feel threatened and agreed to meet with Mr. Owens. I recorded the interview using the supervisor's cell phone and uploaded the video to the FDCA2 folder for documentation purposes. Upon Mr. Owens' arrival, Pagan and I met him in the visitor's entry lobby. We addressed his behavior towards inmate Boone, which was documented on 26th of August and the 5th of October. He seemed apologetic and open to our discussion. Additionally, he brought a paper bag containing clothes and shoes for inmate Boone in preparation for her court appearance, scheduled for tomorrow. I instructed him to deliver the clothing items to video visitation in compliance with blah blah inmate property. The meeting between Mr. Owens and Boone was uneventful and lasted approximately 30 minutes. Notifications were made to Lieutenant Warbriton, Captain Rachel, and Major Muhammad. Hey, Amanda Davis, thanks for being a member for 3 months. I'm shocked that Sarah Boone hasn't gotten into a physical altercation with her fellow inmates, especially with that mouth of hers. Hang around, we're not done yet. Well, she's not in a physical, but yeah. Corporal Pagan, I thought it was because she might believe in something different. I don't know. That's not how you spell it in Danish. Well, he did it twice. He did it the first time before he took her on as a client, and then again 2 days before trial started. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Melissa F. I thought her husband still has to pay for her alimony. We are trying to get, I think Jemima is trying to get, but family court is a little bit different to get. I think it was put on hold, but I'm not sure. There was something about the alimony. He filed not to pay it. We have another negative officer contact. Inmate Boone was advised by supervisors that she needed to write an OP60 due to an incident that took place on the previous day while in a meeting with her attorney. Boone refused to write the OP60 and became very agitated. Boone walked back to her bunk and stated to another inmate, Ortiz is a B word. Inmate Boone was informed that disrespect would not be tolerated and that should it continue, she would face informal discipline. Inmate Boone was counseled about her court clothing and dress shoes she was approved to wear during her scheduled trial period. Inmate Boone insisted that she was approved to wear her dress shoes for trial instead of her county-issued slides. Boone was informed she is only allowed to wear her county-issued slides per OCCD policy. Sergeant Casey notified of this information. Remember the first day in court, she was in slides. No breakfast. Boone were issued a hygienic razor. The razor was inspected and returned all intact. She has to look good for court. No breakfast. No breakfast. Razor issued. Negative officer contact. Inmate Jackson was observed by staff passing a note to inmate Boone during MedPass. I questioned inmate Boone about the white paper in her possession. She responded, "It's just trash." I asked her to bring the item in question to the desk. She continued to inform me that it was nothing but trash. I again asked her to bring the item to my desk, which she was reluctant to do. I gave her another directive to bring it to my desk, which she finally complied. I read the writing on and the piece of paper they don't write that well, officers. I read the writing on the piece of paper and informed inmate Boone that it was indeed a note. I also informed her of the jail rules in passing the notes, especially during MedPass. She tried to overtalk me during counseling, saying she did not believe it to be a note and started smirking. I informed inmate Boone and inmate Jackson that their negative behavior and note passing will not be tolerated in the dorm. Let it be noted that inmate Boone was given several opportunities to tell me the truth about the note, but continued to lie. All contraband was collected and discarded properly. That's a big surprise to me. Imagine Sarah Boone trying to overtalk people, beginning to smirk. Not Sarah Boone's grievance brigade. You're not that late. She just had another row with the officers and calling one of the officers a B word. I think that when the prosecution offered her that final plea deal, she refused it. I think Owens wanted her to take the deal. Yes. Again, I think Owens just jumped on this case to do the PR to get her to take a plea deal and then start his YouTube career. That's still where I think. Oh, I thought didn't we talk about the family court? I think you talked about that you couldn't get the ruling on the. I talked to you. Why don't you read my mind? I was thinking that we have had a conversation about the alimony. If you loved me, you would know what I was thinking on. You don't care about me. You're just. What about Baker? What about me? What about my needs? It's okay. You don't owe me. And the saga of Boone continues. It does. Well, it's an old one. Hello. Thank you so much for the Krista who sent 5 corner kisses. That's very generous. Thank you so much, Krista, for the 5 corner kisses. Thank you so much. Yeah, big surprise to me as well. It's I don't know why anyone. Yeah. Didn't you make the? No, you said yesterday you were going to make it. Sarah showed how smart she truly is when she turned that deal down. Yeah. I gave you a bunch of a letter from it. I will check for the orders and request them. We read the letters on Thanksgiving, I think. Did we read all of them? I can't remember. Hey, Debbie. Oh, just not by my mods. Jemima, like all mods, she hates me. Hey, 80s. Not on this channel. Next one. She was informed she had court, returned from court. She was allowed to wash her laundry. Inmate Boone's at-home visit was terminated due to visitor having other people in view of the camera. Inmate was understanding of the situation and did not create any issue. Requested to get up at 2:30 a.m. for downtown court. Inmate Boone was afforded this request. Why get up at 2:30? At about 8:30, inmate Boone's attorney provided her with a change of clothes. Inmate Boone received her dinner bag upon her return from court. Dinner bag was issued a bag meal upon arrival. Inmate Boone gave her a change of clothes. Inmate refused breakfast. Doing legal mail pass Boone was confrontational due to her not wanting to accept copies of her legal mail. Boone stated she was supposed to get the original copies since they were from the court. After speaking with my supervisor, Boone was advised that she only get the copies, not the originals. No breakfast, no breakfast, no breakfast. All inmates were made aware of the dorm rules and expectations upon my arrival to shift, to include the proper way of laying in the bunk area, which is head to foot. While conducting a visual inspection, inmate Boone was observed laying in the wrong direction on multiple occasions and was told more than once to correct it. No breakfast, no breakfast. Today, I made an announcement to BDOM for all life skills program inmates to come down to the officer's desk and see me for their homework packets. I noticed inmate Boone, who is not currently enrolled in the life skills program, trying to skip line to put in an inmate request verbally. I directed inmate Boone to put in an inmate request form the proper way via electronic request or paper inmate request form. She got mad and stormed off to her bunk. Officer Navarez witnessed inmate Boone's behavior. I also informed the sergeant on duty to advise all inmates to fill out inmate request forms properly in order for program staff to keep a paper trail of our records. Refused breakfast, negative officer contact. I advised all inmates that BDOM will be on lockdown, per Sergeant Ortiz. While conducting showers by bunk number, inmate Boone approached the desk and stated in a demanding tone, "I would like to know why we are on lockdown." I told inmate Boone that the dorm is on lockdown and returned to her bed. Inmate Boone again in a demanding tone stated, "I want to know why we are on lockdown." I gave inmate Boone a directive to return to her bed. She did not comply. I gave her a second verbal order to report to her bed and lower her tone. She compelled. A few seconds later, I observed inmate Boone on the kiosk. I gave her a verbal order to return to her bed. She stated, "I'm checking the time," and walked to her bed. I gave inmate Boone a directive order. If she continues to get off her bed and speak in a demanding tone, further disciplinary actions will be taken. Inmate Boone inquired about an art book that was delivered to property on 25th of November. Based on IMS, there are no entry for that day. Property staff Rosa was contacted and was unable to locate the items. She suggested that inmate contact property on the rotation in which the staff signed for the items. Negative officer contact. Inmate Boone is receiving this negative for continuously arguing with inmate Benson in the bunk area. After being asked to cease the noise, inmate Boone continued threatening inmate Benson. All inmates were giving dorm expectations. At the beginning of shift, inmates were informed that if they could not follow directions, they would face discipline. It should be noted that other inmates have informed me that inmate Boone and her friends are trying to get inmate Benson in trouble purposely so she can be moved. Inmate Boone had the opportunity to move to a different bunk, but she refused. Inmate Boone was counseled about this issue. Corporal McCullen has been notified of this situation. So, not only is she annoying the officers, she's also running a Mean Girls squad in prison, trying to get the other girls taken away. Well, Sarah Boone just gets better and better. She's like fine wine. Oh, what is Festivus? I don't know what that is. Never heard about it before. Queen Sarah the First, exactly. How much for Fairy Tale of New York and a beer better than Boone? I don't know what Fairy Tale of New York is, and I don't drink for money. You know that, but we'll have a beer to end the day because it's a day off tomorrow, and you were missing Friday. She has friends? Nah. She is a B word. She makes a good drink. Yeah, she makes a Dr. Pepper. Seinfeld reference. I didn't watch Seinfeld. She's the ultimate mean girl. Yep. I think every day is festivus. I have to figure out what that is. I don't know. Well, it's because Tom Gillis treats her too well. I give her the old Sean Connery treatment. Oh, never watched it, so I don't know what it is. She has people she drives nuts and are scared of her. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, she probably is. Yeah. I'm a pepper. You're a pepper. Sean Patrick McGovern, Danes. Festivus is when you air your grievances. Oh, oh my. Isn't that YouTube and Twitter? I don't know. Oh, and another negative contact. During the first half cell inspection, inmate Boone became argumentative with staff. It was explained to her that there were staffing limitation affecting day room time. Despite multiple orders to stop, she continued to disrupt the dorm by yelling at staff. She was counseled about her behavior and informed that it would not be tolerated. As a result, she would be receiving a negative on her notebook. No breakfast. Inmate Boone was relocated to cell K12 due to inmates complaining about not getting her right for her 1 hour out cell time during the night shift. I don't understand that. What? So, so she will move to a single cell because she complained about not getting her right for her. She has allowed 1 hour out of cell time. I can't figure that one out. No breakfast, no breakfast, no breakfast, no breakfast, no breakfast, no breakfast, and that is all she wrote. Those were probably some of the last inmates note. We will get on the wonderful Sarah Boone, the love of my life. Oh, Sarah, you came and you straddled that bushy, and you hit me in the heart with your alky legs, so pale and skinny, and your pink little shorts made me feel so nasty. Oh, Sarah. Mm. Ow. With Sarah Boone's dysfunctional personality, her prison term is going to seem extra long for her and the CEOs. She's probably going to fall a lot in the shower. Taxpayers in Florida say thank you to Sarah Boone. You're not paying for that breakfast. There's also feats of strength after Festivus dinner where you wrestled the head of the household. So I should go lay hands on myself, is what you're saying. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Festivus for the rest of us non-Christians, 1 day a year to air our grievances. It was hilarious Seinfeld episode. It's worth looking up. I didn't find Seinfeld funny. I never got it, never understood it. So, but it's funny with all the drama llama thing that's been going on in all the different communities the last couple of days. I was actually writing the mods that shouldn't I do a drama stream where I just took the crap out of everyone and just complained about everyone. Apparently it works. Talk bad about everyone. I think it could be a good idea. Old cottage cheese legs. Oh, daddy liked that cellulite. Nothing good has come from me speaking my mind yet. Might as well give it another go. Hey, just do it to your wife. I'm sure um, she would appreciate if you told her how you really felt. No breakfast could be why she's hoarding cheese. Well, we haven't heard her hoarding cheese since back in September, I think. Hey, Case One. Hey, Patty. How much of Joe's chat did I have banned last night before he read the chat? I I I was sitting here preparing something, so I didn't even know you were going on a ban screen. Did you ban me, Brandon? Just had it rolling in the background, so I didn't notice. It's just background noise. What's wrong with me? You've been following me for a long time. You should know I am not normal. I didn't find Seinfeld funny. It's too American. It's the big problem with American comedies that I don't like is it's that constant. I must set up, and the joke must always be explained. I like a good subtle humor, which it's just too on the nose. I don't like it. But hey, it's not for everyone. Thank you so much, Brandon. What kind of drama are you talking about? Maybe you should step up to the plate, young man. Well, I'm just talking about all the drama that's been going on, especially around the Cam Reed case. Everyone is, I don't know, everyone's losing their mind. I think we need something to happen in the case so people are not attacking each other, doing 2, 3, 4 hour streams about how stupid everyone else is, because in the end, the only thing it does is divide the audience, and I don't know who benefits from everyone yelling at each other. I just feel it's, I don't know. I feel all that drama is just stupid, because the truth about YouTube is you will meet people you don't like. You'll meet people you do like. You'll meet people that you would work with, even though you might think they are a-holes or dull or amazing. You can't win every time, and sometimes you'll still corroborate because you have a case you're following, you have a set of things that you want to get out there and maybe reach a new audience. And I try to if I am unlucky and I get into one of those streams where I feel a little bit this isn't working, chemistry clearly isn't right, but I'll uh, I'll bite in the pillow and take it. I just do what all my girlfriends do to me, ghost them. Because instead of going out there and then shit talk people after, or do all of that, we have to attack other people. I never seen anyone getting big in a consistent way by stepstoning other creators. It's what is it, tide all tide my something about lifting all boats at the same time is more my way, instead of the let me attack the guy who is just a little bit bigger than me so I can steal his audience, and then I'll attack the next guy and the next guy, and then at some point I'm the head honcho, and then someone will kick my nuts and steal my audience. That's why I don't really do all the drama, because I'm just sitting here in my little corner of the internet saying, see, look at me. If you want to be here, go. if you want all the drama, all the craziness, all the infighting between, and it's not just in the LawTube community, it's also comics community, movies community. It's all over the place. I don't know if it's because ad revenues are down or it's a no movies are coming out, but it just seems every time there's a lull, everyone starts. Um, in Denmark, we have a saying that when the manger is empty, the horses start biting each other. And I think that's maybe what's happening. Nothing's going on in the case, everyone's covering, so let's attack each other. Someone we used to do stuff with slip, let's attack him constantly so we can get that crowd. And I'm just sitting here thinking, it's stupid. And I don't know, I have that rebellious side. When everyone else start doing that, I just want to run totally the opposite way because I don't like it. I feel it's bad business. It's bad for everyone. That's why I made my 12 creators for Christmas. New people to show all of you that creators can work together. You don't have to work together, and then 2 weeks later you have to attack each other because oh, someone got 500 subs more than I did. I don't care. I'm stupid. I was trying to get Baker to play Fairy Tale of New York, which is a Christmas song, and have a beer. He chose the low road. I don't know what Fairy Tale of New York is, and I'm pretty sure I can't play without getting hammered. And I said I will have a beer with you, but it's the normal chucky chuck when we end the stream. Even if it's Christmas, rules are rules. You're not Sarah Boone in prison. I'm not alone. Big groups never work. Well, but you don't have to be in a big group. You can all be friends. You don't have. Maybe the problem is, and I'm just because let me illustrate something. I like illustrating stuff. I think one of the problems a lot of creators have is, as you can see, there's just as many slices on both of these. But a lot of people, they see this pizza and think, I want to have a slice of that. And everyone sees this pizza as the good one. It's the one with pineapple, ham. Mm-mm-mm. Over here, you have the boring margarita pizza. It takes way longer to make. You have to be working a little bit harder for it. And it's not instant success. But even though they're cut up in the same number of slices, each slice is way bigger because the internet is a really big thing. And instead of everyone trying to get to the 1-2 cases and fight because, oh my God, I want to be the bestest ever. I want to be the one who have all the views. And all of us kind of want to have views. Maybe take a week off covering the Danish royal house like everyone else and cover something else because you might grow to find out that you can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yes, you will lose viewers one day, but as someone just uploaded today, if you're only going by your AdSense, 80,000 views on a video paid him $100. I never see anyone other than EDB, maybe Melanie Little gets close, and Recovery Addict who makes numbers that big. The rest of us lives off the generosity of people like Laura Richter and Brandon. That's how you make money on YouTube when you're our size. But all of these people, I don't want to talk ill. That's my grievances. So yeah. Well, and yeah, whatever other side there is in any, and it's not specific to anything. It's just no matter what circle it is, if it's I'm covering movies, I'm covering comics, I'm covering trials. You can actually, I'm gonna spill a little trick I learned back when I was a baker man. If you build your bakery right next to another bakery, you have to be exceptional great to take customers away from that other bakery. If you build your bakery in the next town over, you have access to a whole new group of people, and you can actually make a little bit less content. You can then maybe make some arrangement with the other bakery. Maybe they have a fascinating bun that only they sell, and you have a fascinating, I don't know, a macaron, and you work together so you both gain something from it. People should do that on YouTube as well. That's just what I'm saying. Family is from Ireland, but I was born in the US. County Cork. I believe we looked that up once. That's in the southwest of Ireland. Well, that's nice. Am I a ginger? I'm what we in Denmark call public works colored. I used to be blonde. If I'm ginger, it's just because I'm getting so my hair's getting so thin that my scalp is showing through. I hope they turned out great. Yeah, but that's the problem is because I think it's because people see stagnation. I had a really big stagnation after we ended Sarah Boone. My channel was down. I could have done all of those. Woe me, my channel is under attack. I'm being shadow banned. I just found a new case, sat here, got up at 5 in the morning, did my night streams, did my Saturday streams with Mo and Jamie, and I just trucked on because I built it by doing that. I think I can maintain it by doing that. And now my numbers are good again. Because sometimes you don't want to watch the trial I'm putting on, and that's fine. It's you don't have to have 500 people watching you every time. My biggest stream ever is the first time I did a panel show with Betero, Melanie Little, and all of these people. That's way my biggest stream ever. I'm probably never ever going to have a stream that big again. Where I think we had 6,000 people watching me at one time. Really, really scary as a creator. But the thing you lose when you get that many people watching you is also the interactiveness. I do. I don't. So yeah. Hey. Find cases that aren't big to stream. I enjoy it. It's refreshing. Yeah, but I think it's the rebel nature in me. When everyone else is doing the Daybell case, and you get 6 channels live streaming at the same time, I'm gonna take Joe Johnson in Alabama who did something stupid that we can cover, because again, that's how I started. Everyone else were doing all the big cases. I was just putting around finding something else to do, because some, as you say, some like the daughter, some like the mother, and some like the mother-in-law, as our friend tells us every time we end the stream. How did you stalk me down on Facebook, Nicola? Just saw that today. Impressive. Oh my. I enjoy the smaller chats for sure. When channels get too big, I tend to disappear. Yeah, but again, it's the big conundrum of being a YouTuber, because everyone wants to be massive. But again, I'm big in Denmark. I have 5 Danish people watching me sometimes. But by Danish standards, I am a massive channel. And again, I have, I think, 12,000 subscribers, but I have 200 people watching me right now. So it's just a number. I don't. It's I love I love when people are engaging. As a very active sticky note user, I have to ask, what are those board of sticky notes behind you? It is every time, like when Brandon send a super chat, I'll write his name on a sticky note. Well, this isn't sticky, that will get a pin later. So I remember how lucky I am, and that people pay me to do what I like to do, because I'm blessed that way. I will then say, it's Christmas. We can get a little mushy. Friday, when I came in here to prepare for the show that should have been with Jeff, I was, I think, because sometimes when I have one of those that needs a pin in them, I and it's late, I let them sit here. So I went to put them on the board, and one of them just popped in my eyes, and that was a $10 super chat that Vice sent me the last time he rated me, and said he was looking forward to our stream. So sometimes it's a good thing having these sticky notes, because again, it reminds you how kind people are and how short life is, and how we should, again, build instead of tear down. Hang out with people more, enjoy people more. Don't go around knocking people down. So, but that's just how weird life is. It just, and I don't, there's nothing special. It's my normal crappy writing, but I just looked at it and just popped right in my eyes. It's I don't know, but one day you're super chatting and texting someone, the next day maybe I should get I know his son is having a GoFundMe. Maybe I should find the link to that and try if people are coming by for Christmas, and we could maybe help him out a little bit, because life's too short, y'all, and enjoy it every day when you have it, because I would rather lay the last day and say, yeah, life don't owe me anything, but it was a fun ride, instead of having the feeling that if I had just one more time. Sorry. I got a little mushy. I want a sticky note. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa. Well, sadly, the orange ones are not sticky notes, but I can swap you with 5 green ones. That's harder than it looks. Thank you so much, Marissa. Yeah, that would probably be a nice thing. I will. I don't know if you can get like a QR code or something that I could put in for my Christmas stream. So I deleted everyone's message in case I pull a Jeff, so that stays between us. What? Who? Don't pull a Jeff. We don't need that. No, real mods cannot have sticky notes. Real mods cannot have sticky notes. How's little Baker doing? I woke up this morning to a picture of him laying on his back with the cat next to it. They didn't get along last week, and today they were laying in bed together. So he's doing great. I'm gonna I'm gonna leave here in 2 tomorrow, my time. So 8 a.m. your time. I'll be leaving and then going up there. Takes me a couple of hours to go there, and then go hang out with him and enjoy him for a couple of hours. What the frick? Then put it in the swear jar? No, because no. Wendy also wants a sticky note. Then I have to do. I can do 2 yellows. Because the big ones aren't sticky, they are nailed. Thank you, Wendy H. Well, no, I'll put it in any way I like. I'm so far behind. Any message anyone sends me gone within a week or 2, just so my wife doesn't know about my F1 sexting. I just don't want other people's thoughts up for an offer on my account. Well, I put a lot of thoughts into the pictures I sent you. The manscaping, the googly eyes, the funny little hats. I think she would appreciate finding them. So, if you all need something to watch tomorrow, I highly suggest True Crime Design Delphi playlist. Fascinating and makes you think. She's done a ton of deep diving. There's a lot of people out there who has been getting after the talk about making the big pie smaller, small pie bigger, whatever you want to do. A lot of people getting on the Delphi, but I think there's I'm not the one to rate it, but I think there's some very, very high quality content, and there's some let's just jump on it because it's the big thing right now. But I'm pretty sure if you recommend it, that it's great. In case I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas, my friend. You too, JC, the Music Man. Thank you so much, Pimpernella, for a $2 super sticker of a cool PE. All gone, seared into the back of my skull, but gone. I'll send you some backups. I know you'd like that. Are you ready, Brandon? Should we do it before we wish each other a happy Merry Christmas? I got myself confused. Yes, I think if you're going for the pure coverage, you can't beat Andrea. She was there, and I think it took a toll on her. But I've seen some people who have done deep dives on documents and previous newscasts, and so I think it's a good compliment if you to the live coverage going back. So there's some really good one out there. Uh, Damn Flux. How you doing, Fluxy? Merry Christmas to you and Miss Flux. Mrs. Flux. God jul også til dig, Fedorowski. Yeah, no. She, do you say god jul? What? Oh, I'm not sure. Uh, there were a couple I was watching that went to court, I think. I have to find them. I think, wasn't Bob in court as well? I think he was. Oh, it's just. Is it you or the Swede who said gratis instead of thanks? I love my safe space. Made lots of friends. Well, we are not a safe space per se. We are just grown-ups. We treat each other with respect, but we also have fun and make fun of each other because that's how you do. You gotta play us out too. I need the go signal. Are you ready so I can go pour a beer? Because I know, oh, I forgot to have a beer in the house. I need to go to the store. What? That's Lawyer Lee was in court also. I haven't watched much of her content. I have to be honest, but there's so many creators out there, and that's one of the blessings doing this creator things I did for Christmas, because I didn't know Bob at all, because the YouTube algorithm just doesn't show him to me. Just load up the funeral risen. It's an well. I can always appeal after. What's the name? Christmas in New York. What was the name? Holiday in New York. Just want to go wipe your eyes. No tears. Tear free since '93. That's not. Oh, it's the Swedes. Of course, it's the Swedes. What was the Vacation in New York? Nightmare in New York? Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale of New York. Funeral. I'll get a beer 2 seconds, and then Brandon gets to have his wish played. It's only Christmas once a year sometimes, and I need to be good to Brandon as well. He's good to me. 2 seconds, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm bad all the time. I'll be back. Thank you, Sue, so much for